Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a payment form in PayForm in order to charge your customers. It can be for one-time payments or also for subscriptions. So it's perfect for selling services and also digital products. So what we're going to do to start is going to create our first payment form. For this, we click here, create payment form, as this account doesn't have a PayForm yet. We have three types of different forms that we can create in PayForm. In this case, I'm going to show how to use the basic payment form. We can also create donation forms for nonprofits and fundraising forms. These are similar, like to create crowdfunding campaigns similar to Indiegogo, but our own campaign. So in this case, we're going to show how to use the payment form. This is a super simple to use editor. We just choose like the information that we want in this form. In this case, we're going to charge for SEO services. So I'm going to enter SEO services. And then we select the currency that we want to charge in. PayForm supports over 100 currencies. And in this case, we're going to choose US dollars. In case the payment gateway doesn't support the currency, like for example, PayPal, that just supports a handful of currencies, PayForm takes care of the conversion. We can choose which language we want the form like to display to our users. We can select automatically based on the user's browser, but in this case we're going to choose English for the form to be in English. This is the main button of the form, so we can put it like customize the color of it and also the text. And there are like two color schemes for the form, light and dark. In billing information, we can add products or services that we're going to sell. For example, if we have two plans, for example, one monthly plan or one yearly plan, we can add more than one plan clicking on add plan. We can also add plans and rearrange them, moving this like with the handle. So I'm going to create one monthly plan that is going to charge for our services. That is going to be $99 a month. So for our services, we're charging $99 a month. If we have more plans, like for example, a basic plan of $99 per month, and also we can add an advanced plan. For example, for $199 per month, we can add them using add plan. In payment settings, we enable which gateways we're going to connect. In this case, my account is connected to Stripe already. You can choose Stripe or PayPal or both. It also depends on your location and what payment gateways are supported in your country. We recommend Stripe, but also if your country doesn't support Stripe, you can easily use PayPal to charge. These are the form fields. We can customize which questions do we ask to the customers. By default, it includes first name and last name. Also, email is required, but you can still change the text it appears. For example, we want to put email address. We can customize how the form shows, and we can actually also delete the first name and last name if we don't need them. We also have advanced options. If we enable advanced options, we'll see the form changes a bit. And also, as we have a monthly recurrence, we can also create a setup fee that is like an initial amount that we can charge to the customer before the subscription starts. Choose which day of the month the subscription is going to start. Like for example, if it starts immediately, we can create trial periods. So it's like we can offer a 3-day or 7-day or 30-day trial. And if we use fixed billing date instead of a trial, we can choose which day of the month we're going to start charging. So for example, if we choose the 15th of the month, it's going to create a trial period until the 15th, the next 15th of the month, rather be it this month or next month. So this way, all our customers are going to be billed in the exact date. We're going to change this back to immediately, and we are going to show the other advanced settings that we have. We can enter a success URL. This URL is going to be the one that after the form is completed, which way is the user going to be redirected. In the case of the failed URL, is in the case of the error. If there's an error in the transaction, which URL the user is going to be redirected. Method to send purchase data. We send the purchase data, all this information that comes from the form, it's sent to one of these URLs. By default, it's sent by post, but you can also use get, so it gets sent in the URL, or you can choose not to send it in case your server doesn't allow receive and post, or the get request is too long. You also can connect a custom domain or subdomain. So in case you have a custom domain, you can go to domain in settings and add this domain to your account, so this form can show under your domain. And finally, you can choose to display a terms of service acceptance checkbox that you can, in case you enable, you can paste or your terms of service and privacy policy, or you can insert the URL directly. This will display in your form and will be required for users to send the form. So we're going to create our first form, and after a couple of seconds, we will have the form ready. We can choose view to preview how it is. So this is the first form that we created. As I told you, we only entered the email address field. We can choose between the two plans, and in case, depending on the plan, it changes below, and enter the credit card data powered by Stripe. So this is the simplest way to create a form. We can also change the URL, so it would be like payform.me/ and something customized. We can share using several sharing options, like sharing on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and etc. And also we can copy the URL to clipboard. And in case we want, we can also embed it in our website. So we can just use the embed option to copy into the clipboard a code that you can see here. It's a super simple code. It's a one-line code, and we can paste this wherever we want the form to appear in our HTML page. So I really hope this super short tutorial was helpful for you, and in any question that you have, you can always contact support@payform.me.